What's going on, you savvy spenders? You're here with your bros, Ryan
and Taylor.
And today we're breaking down the pros and cons of the Discover Cashback Debit Card.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.
As you guys may know, if you watched any of our other videos, especially around the credit cards, I personally use Discover, and I'm a big fan of Discover. I love how easy it is to work with them. I love their customer service. I love the products. So I'm a big fan. And so when this came out, I was like, I definitely got to dive in and see what it's all about. And Taylor was all for it as well. So diving into some of the pros of this card, starting with, of course, the cashback rewards. Most debit cards don't really offer any kind of rewards or cashback. So that's eye-catching in itself. So this card offers 1% cash back on up to $3,000 in debit card purchases each month. So right there, you're earning $360 annually. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's money you're spending anyways. You're not changing your lifestyle. You just do what you normally do. $360 back. That's great.
Yeah. What does that get you? Half a tank of gas nowadays? But yeah, guys, that's actually very surprising. I mean, you never see debit cards offer anything like that, or really checking accounts of any kind. On top of that, there's no monthly fees, no maintenance fees, no hidden fees. So you don't have to worry about having insufficient funds or replacing cards or overdraft fees or anything like that. And that's a really cool thing to see, because some checking accounts, they do have like overdraft fees and everything like that. So you'll get nitpicked here and there. So seeing no fees across the board is actually really nice.
Yeah, and for Discover being a big, well-known bank, like a Wells Fargo or any of those, not having those fees for a minimum balance fee or anything like that is big. Yeah. I know I have Wells Fargo, not the happiest about it. And Wells Fargo has minimum balance fees where you have to have a certain amount in your checking account at all times or they charge you, which is kind of ridiculous. And another really good thing about this card is easy access to cash, aka using ATMs. You can withdraw money daily at over 60,000 plus all point and money pass ATMs with no fees. And that's huge because, again, if you have a credit union card, obviously a lot of times you won't have as many fees, especially if you go to their banks or their sister banks, or a lot of times grocery stores even don't charge you at their ATMs. But when you go to the big banks, if you're not using their ATMs, they're charging you every time. And you're like, I'm just getting access to my own money, and they're charging you a fee. So again, Discover is really cool about that, and you don't have that same fee. And a lot of times you can expect it these days with technology, but you have access to Zelle as well, which is awesome.
And on top of that, they got some other cool features that we'll put on screen, like fraud protection and security benefits. There's free social security number alerts, inquiry alerts, new account alerts, online privacy protection. Just some extra features that they want to put out there and, sweeten the pot a little bit, which we always appreciate.
Oh, yeah. Especially like we've talked about a number of different times. When you're overspending, you're just spending. You don't think about small purchases. You don't check your account every single day. You could, but you usually don't check it every single day. So your account could get hacked. Someone could be using your card. You don't know till the end of the month when you check it, and you're like, oh my gosh, like it's too gone now. I'm in trouble, especially if you're using a debit card. Then you're in a lot more trouble.
And just a cool little stat we found about this. According to Discover's research, consumers value security very highly. Also free ATM access and 24/7 customer service. And that's all offered by this Discover Cashback Debit account.
So yeah, again, this seems very simple, and honestly it is. There's not too much to keep up with, and it's just a cool, interesting feature that Discover's going out of the way and going above and beyond and offering not only all their normal features they offer for free, all their security benefits, but also this now your debit card, which a lot of people are nervous about credit cards. You use your debit card, now your debit card gets cash back. So it's really cool that they're going and kind of setting that standard. We'll see how it goes.
It's a cool trend to see. A lot of people are coming out with creative cards nowadays. More checking accounts are doing more interesting things, so it's just very interesting to see.
I agree. So let us know in the comments if you think this is interesting, you learned something here, and if you're going to apply for it, who knows, watch our future videos. We might even apply for it. You'll have to find out next time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.